Capricorn, this will be your video for the last week of April, so kind of heading into May. And then I'm going to do the May videos in just a couple days, so those should be out soon too. But right now, this is just the last week of April. Let's see what's going on. Take a quick look. See what's going on for Capricorn out there. Capricorns, watching this video, please. Capricorns, please. Ooh, okay, nice. Interesting though. All right. All right, so right now we have the Four of Wands kind of going on. So, Four of Wands can be lots of things. It can be home shopping. It can be, proposals sometimes. It can be just kind of moving forward into a commitment with someone. Just any types of things. It can be even relationships sometimes with like family and, those types of inheritance, those types of deals. You do have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so there's something that's like not so shiny about this. So let's see what's going on. Where else is okay. Oh, Okay. I mean, I think right now, though, you're in a pretty good place because you have the Ace of Cups as well. So I think a lot of you are moving forward towards a pretty solid commitment here with someone. I feel like a lot of you, are in love, and, thinking you could have one, definitely. So that's good. There's a little bit of questionable cards, though, that keep wanting to come out here from the bottom. So let me see where your, who's coming towards you. Let me see about, who you're dealing with here. Who's Capricorn dealing with this last week of May or April? Who is this coming towards them, please? A card to represent who this is coming towards them. Or actually, who or what? Because it could be something else. Who or what is coming towards Capricorn, please, this last month or last week of the month? Okay, so whoever's coming towards you is just sort of not really sure right now. There might be, in fact, I mean, it's like I get the feeling some of you could have even like put your, oh, you know what? Shoot, hang on. Okay, I thought my battery was going. Kind of put yourself out there with this person and maybe didn't get the response that you were hoping for. That could be. I also tend to think there may be some drinking involved with this person, a little bit too much, but that's such a it's only going to appeal to a few of you. It's a general reading, but I do see indicative cards of somebody who does drink. So this may be who you're dealing with, but let's see more information here. Okay, who or what is coming towards Capricorn, please, this last week of the month? This person's stressed out a little bit for some reason. There's something on their mind. They have to make a choice. This almost seems to me like there was possibly a proposal, but like you didn't get a quick answer. For some of you that may be the case, and they're really trying to like use their intuition to see if they are, because this seems like somebody who's been hurt, before in the past, and they really are trying to. This is stressing them out a little bit. And it might not even be a proposal. It could be that you maybe ask them to move in with you, or, there's some sort of choice for some reason that is kind of weighing on them a little bit. And I feel like, that they don't see necessarily that this is a good thing. Okay. But based on other things from the past, not based on you, but based on their, their pre-recorded things that have happened to them in the past. And I think that's why they are having such a difficult time making this decision, if it is a decision, that could be. And maybe that's kind of where the drinking came in. So it may not be that they're like an alcoholic or anything like that. It's just maybe, they're kind of, just really in a space right now and kind of, having a few drinks to kind of take their mind off of stuff. That could be too. But maybe a few too many, if you know what I mean. So let's see. What is Give me more on this. This person's kind of all over the place. What is this coming towards Capricorn, please? Yeah, yeah. What I say, this person's hurt, wounded. You know, that's definitely this card, and they're really trying to use their wisdom this time around. Well, I mean, it could be a Virgo you're dealing with, but to me, this kind of looks more with these two cards, kind of like somebody who is really trying to tap into their inner wisdom about this situation, about you, or about, you know, whatever is this offer that's on the table, and they're trying to clear the air and come from a wiser place this time around. Okay. But yeah, they're still in limbo. You know, they just can't seem to make up their mind, really. Okay, so let's see here. What is your challenge? What is the challenge for Capricorns watching this video, please, for this last week of the month? Challenges might they face? Growing, yeah. Yeah, so the challenge right now, you know, with the Empress card there, that kind of tells me that, you know, it is kind of a challenge, you know, to grow, to get this thing accomplished. Again, with the Lovers card at the bottom of the deck and taking a new adventure, you're kind of, you know, you're up against this. So I can see you want to, you know, you want to move forward, you want to grow, you want to expand into something, or, you know, maybe you want to, you know, grow and you know, get a house, you know, combine income, you know, something like that. There's some kind of deal here, and it's being a challenge for you. And let's see what this person's challenge is. Why does this person feel so confused and challenged? Why does this person feel so confused and challenged and really wants to exercise their wisdom? What is their challenge? What is their challenge towards Capricorn? Okay, yeah, and their challenge is the same thing. You know, their challenge is, I don't know if I want to take that leap of faith into this. You know, I don't know if I want to be foolhardy, you know, and go do this thing or reconcile, or, you know, whatever this may be, you know. Yeah, they're just not sure. And again, with the Devil card here, there's some toxicity in this, you know, a little bit in this you know, person. And I don't mean that they are a toxic person or anything like that. That's not what I mean. But I mean, there's some things that are clouding their mind a little bit, and it could be, you know, sometimes it's even just like some prescription drugs or, you know, something like that. I was kind of getting the alcohol vibe, but, you know, it could be something like that that's kind of holding them back a little bit too. But their challenge is the same thing. You know, it's like you see it as you want to grow, you want to, you know, you see this as being something that could grow into something great, and they just see it as sort of a risk. They see it as a risk-taking thing. And maybe that's you. Maybe they see you as, like, you know, a drinker, or, you know, being a little, you know, that could be too, a little bit too gregarious and you know, party a little bit too much here and there. You know, that could be thing too. If they are not that type of person, then maybe it's the way they see you. Possibly. And again, that's for a very few of you. This is a general reading. So let's see. What could make this better towards, what do they need? What do they absolutely need from Capricorn to feel more secure with this? What do they need from Capricorn to feel more secure? Love. Okay. Physical attraction, love. They need to know that you are, like, seriously, you know, on board here. They need to know that, you know, you truly, you know, love them. They need more romanticism. I will say that. And not, you know, not kinky sex, Capricorn. They need romance, you know, not weird shit. You know, they need romance. They need, you know, to know that you are physically attracted to them, that you find them, you know, that way. They need to know that you are there, you know, in all ways, you know. So it's just typical stuff, you know, that this person needs to know. And they need you to, yeah, I think this is somebody that you have dealt with before. So this could be like even like a reconciliation type thing that you're hoping for. And, you know, I do see the possibility, definitely, of this happening. But, you know, that's what they need from you. You know, they need romance, and they need to feel your sincere attraction to them, not weird attraction, you know, like good, sincere, old fashioned, you know, kind of romance deal, you know, knight riding in on the white horse, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So let's see what the outcome might be for, then this is just for the week, last week going into May. What might be the outcome for Capricorn with this whole situation? I felt that one. That's interesting. Yeah, I think it's going to be a while still. We have the Hanged Man. Okay, so that tells me things are going to be in limbo still. And not really, nothing's going to be decided upon. So, and that makes sense. It's just for a week. It's a week reading, and a week goes by like that. So, I mean, it could be then, the Monday after the end of the week on, then maybe you hear something or, so don't discourage or anything like that. Like I said, a week goes by very quickly. See if there's any other advice that we have for you guys. So, just like think about, the progress you are making. And then, it'll be interesting to see how the May readings turn out then. And maybe you guys, will be reconciliating or whatever this is, or moving this step forward or whatever happens to be your personal situation for this general reading. Any more advice for Capricorn, please, for this last week of the month? Any more advice for Capricorn for this last week of the month? Okay. So you got 5 of coin. There's any interesting little pictures on here. Yeah, not really. Okay. So it's the 5 of earth on this. Okay. So the little words that it says is fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, and uncertain self-employment. So let's look at this again, and let me make sure that this is not just totally not a love reading, although there's lots of love in here. See if this has anything to do with employment. I mean, if so, let's see. If this has to do with employment, okay, then, I would say that it might be a job that you're really after and that you really love and you really want, and you feel like you could grow, in all ways, financially and all that kind of stuff, as a person, all of that. But couple things. Either the company itself that you're hoping to get this job from is just kind of on unstable ground right now, okay? And they've been kind of hurt, and they're trying to come out of that. So financially, in other words, so it would be kind of like, they may appear to be a stable company, but there might be like some issues behind it, all right? So it could be that. If it's not that, it could be that they are viewing you as someone who is a little bit all over the place, has great intuition, and they admire that. They do see that. They see that you possibly have these leadership skills. They see all that stuff, but they may be afraid that, again, with like the drinking or the possible overindulgences and things like that, they may feel like that could be a hindrance. Maybe they've picked up on a few cues of that or something. So that could be. In which case, their challenge with the Fool card is they're not sure if they want to take a risk, okay? They're not sure if they want to leap off that cliff with you and bring you in. So what they would need from you then is, these two things, which again, sometimes lovers and 2 of cups and all that can apply to a job we love. It doesn't have to be a love relationship, or it could be family too. This could be a family reading, whatever. But it kind of looked like a love reading to me. So that's why I kind of went with that. But, what they would need from you is they need a good, solid, committed, type. They need to know that you love them too, and that this is all of a match through and through on your side as well, and you might need to show them, reach out to them and show them why you are a very good, this is you reaching out and showing why you are a good match, to their company. So that could be. But again, I still see it as in limbo as far as making a decision. And I would be honest on that if it were a job related thing. I mean, this particular card that I had pulled as your advice card, not so hot. So I would say, that it would be wise to like keep, don't start spending before you have that job, because, you could go either way. And that stuff can always change. Remember, there's a reading right now of the energies I'm picking up on. But in 2 days, maybe you do something different, the energy changes. So, don't ever let a tarot reading be the end all of end all and say, oh, that's that. So, and the same thing with the relationship. This could all turn. So, but right now there's, it's not super, nothing's going anybody's way right now with the hangman. Everything's in limbo. So, Okay, Capricorn. I wish it was like a more definitive, reading for you, but that's kind of where it's at right now. And again, it's only a week, so things probably will change and turn around. So, okay, and yeah, I'll leave it at that, and I'll have the May videos coming out in just a couple days or so. All right, thanks, guys.